I'm Manisha. I lead research at Toluna. Talking about Toluna, we are a global digital market research company with presence in more than 70 markets. Our panel is one of the largest in the world with more than 40 million panelists. Talking about today's forum, it was a pleasure to be a part of the third edition of Future Food Forum, and we participated in the session called as New Emerging Trends in the Food and Beverage Industry and what's relevant for the consumers these days. As we have seen that plant-based products have been picking up a lot. We have seen a surge in the consumption of plant-based products in the Middle East region. So we thought, why not dig a bit deeper into this category and see what we have for the manufacturers here and how they can adapt their strategies to compete effectively in the market. So we did a quick survey in UAE, Saudi, US, and UK and try to understand how the consumer habits are evolving with respect to the more mature markets. One of the key findings of the study was that plant-based products are not merely for vegans and vegetarians. Actually, the scope of this category is much bigger. When we interviewed people here, more than 50% of the consumers said that they have tried and consumed plant-based products in the region. So that's the most critical thing to understand right now, that it's not just for vegans and vegetarians, but the scope is much, much bigger. Then we tried to understand from the respondents that what are the top priorities in their mind when they're making a decision of which kind of food and beverage to consume. So the top three factors that came to the fore were freshness, quality, and the nutritional value of the food that they are consuming. And I must say that brands must take these things into account when they are communicating with these consumers, because that's how they're gonna build their trust for their brand in the market, gain market share, and thrive in the future. Last thing I want to talk about, because we're talking about brand trial right now. So one of the key findings of the report was that when the consumers were being put in a situation that suppose we make you try a new plant-based product, right? So would you be able to buy it immediately, making a decision if your tasting experience was positive? And I must say it's a good news that more than half of the consumers said if they like the taste, they would be willing to buy the product there and then.